Right, Gaffer, disappointing one to concede so late again in the game. What are your thoughts after that?
Yeah, it's the frustration that we've got again, that we haven't managed to see out a game when we're leading, or a half when we're leading. I thought we managed the first half really well, being 1-0 up, and to be fair, they kept it in with two. I think it was two fantastic saves, and I think we hit the bar. So we were actually unfortunate not to go in further in the lead. But what pleased me was we saw out the first half without any major scares, and we needed to do that in the second half. But unfortunately, we couldn't quite manage to do that. It was a difficult game. It was a frustrating game for us because we could never get a run of play going. There was a lot of baffling free kicks given today, which I couldn't really get my head around. And I think both teams were a little bit frustrated with that side of it. But it was a game where we had to just do the basics well and see the game out and try and add to it. But we couldn't quite manage that, and it's something. Obviously, it's not a one-off for us in these last few games. So we have to come to terms with that and see how we can manage a period like that better, both on the ball and off the ball, and get what we deserve. Because I felt over the course of the game today, I thought we deserved the 3 points, but you have to score more than the opposition.
I suppose on the bright side, still unbeaten, even if it's 4 draws in a row. Is that sound okay?
Yeah, no. The thing is, look, we always look for positives, and being hard to beat is, I think, the basic principles you put in place, of not losing games. But we want to win games. We want to take maximum points, and I think if we're up to the 40th minute of halves, I think we'd probably be 6 or 7 points better off. But that's something we have to fix, because the game goes on for 95 minutes. So we have to improve on that side of it without a shadow of doubt. We have to learn quickly about how to see a game out, use possession better, be solid off the ball, and just a bit of game management really. But as soon as we fix that and get that right, which I know we can do, because I thought that was one of our standout qualities in the last 10-15 games of last season, where we got in the lead and never looked like relinquishing it. And we have to get that quality back really quickly, because we're not getting the points we deserve at the moment because of that one standout fact.
You mentioned the chances in the first half. Obviously, Richie taking his first goal for the club. That's been coming for a couple of weeks, hasn't it? Even though he missed last week, it's been coming for a while. It's good for him to get that one in the net. Yeah, he's got good quality in those attacking phases. I think it was a great finish, well worked goal. But so that's a highlight of the game, or a standout. But I was frustrated a little bit that we weren't 2 or 3 up at our time, because I thought we had the opportunities, but the keeper made a couple of fantastic saves, like I said. But we probably didn't create as much in the second half. I think there was a bit of difficulty with wind and sun in Chris Neal's eyes, so forth. But we still had enough of the game of the second half to see it out, and I don't believe they had that many opportunities, apart from obviously the one they scored. And of course, Pondy went off. Firstly, is he okay? And secondly, do you feel that just interrupted a bit of the rhythm and the consistency? Because he changed it up a little bit, and it was working well. Yeah,
I think what happened from that is we missed Lois in midfield. I thought we missed his physicality, and he was back to his best, I felt, in the first half, breaking up play, being on second balls, and just giving us that assurance in front of the back four. Unfortunately, with Pondy getting injured and coming off, we had to drop Lois back into that slot, and we probably lost a bit of that protection in front of the back four, that physicality. But I still expect that if we're cut wide open and it's a goal of great quality, then you have to hold your hands up. But it obviously wasn't that; it was a mistake. But it's we know the honesty of our players will shine through, and they'll put the disappointment of the last 5 minutes behind them and be ready to go again on Tuesday.